Non-proliferation and trade. 4 minutes.
The gentleman from California is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. What we're recognizing here, come tomorrow, we have a 188-year anniversary of the independence of Greece, and we're celebrating Greek and American democracy. And that date tomorrow represents the day at which, after 400 years of oppressive rule, Greeks finally became free. Greeks were able, and it's amazing to think about it, to maintain their language, maintain their religion, to hold on to their culture, despite 20 generations of persecution during that period of time. And I think one of the reasons we're proud here in the United States about the role we played was because U.S. President James Monroe and our then Secretary of State Daniel Webster pushed to send funds and supplies to aid Greece in that struggle, but more importantly, I think to all of us, freeborn men, both white and black, born in the North, traveled to Greece during that struggle. They played a role over 180 years ago in securing those freedoms. That was the power at the time of the concept of Greek liberty, that it drove Americans in this early republic to travel to Greece in order to take part in that very struggle. And that struggle, frankly, began an alliance between U.S. and Greece that has joined our two countries in NATO, that has seen our soldiers fight tyranny in World War II. We are indebted to the Greeks for their vast influence on our own society. 2,500 years ago, the Greeks ushered in Western civilization. And they brought about, at that time, the scientific method. They gave us the philosophy of Aristotle and Aristotelian logic, the birth of democratic government, the first age of reason. They brought forward the poetry of Euripides, the three-dimensional painting that wasn't rediscovered as a technique until the end of the Dark Ages, until into the Renaissance, when again the Enlightenment represented really the rediscovery of Greek philosophy, of these concepts of the autonomy of the individual, of logic and reason. And our own founding fathers were deeply influenced by those Hellenic ideas. Thomas Jefferson, Adams, Madison, they not only wrote and read Greek, they could speak Greek. Tom Paine as well. They were well versed in Greek philosophy. In crafting the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, Jefferson and Madison drew heavily on the Greek ideal that a government derives its power from the people. Thomas Jefferson's stirring words that all men are created equal and are endowed with certain inalienable rights hark back to natural law theories that originated in Greek philosophy. Indeed, the very architecture of our buildings, the very ideals that drove our founding fathers, through all of this, Greek culture permeates throughout Washington, D.C. and our nation. It is this legacy that we justly recognize today. And thank you. I yield back.